listening to Gen Talk. Go. We in the jungle, baby. Number one.
This that gin talk, this that gin talk, this that sit down gin'll make you zen talk. This that gin talk, this that gin talk, this that take a shot gin my best friend talk. This that gin talk, this that gin talk, this that sit down gin'll make you zen talk. This that gin talk, this that gin talk, this that take a shot gin my best friend talk. Take a shot with the coupe. Pull one, better yet, pull two.
Yo, it's the Gen Talk Podcast, the most dangerous podcast in the world. I got Groovy Drew's not with us tonight. He'll be back the next episode. I got Trav. I got Shell. And tonight we're talking about, are we really living in a simulation? And what we mean by that, are we really basically living our lives from man-made, barriers where they say we can't do certain stuff, and they program, it's basically like programming your mind or, setting, conditioning your brain to stay complacent, where it doesn't really, people are not really reaching their potential.
Me personally, I don't believe that because everybody control their own destiny for real. Yeah, somebody might, can limit your opportunity, but overall, you control your own destination. Especially when it comes to stuff like that. Because a lot of people tell themselves that to feed themselves that's not to be all they can be a lot. Work on being a better person, being the better spot in life. So there's just almost a cop out to like, hey, you just ain't on your shit. Like, get on your shit. Yeah, gatekeepers and shit, but it's always a way around the gate. So if you just gonna settle for that shit, you just gonna that's what you gonna be. Yeah, we break out the barrier if you want to. You see whatever you settle for, whatever you gonna get.
Yeah. But they just try to set things up. Like, certain people have certain opportunities. If you're in this certain type of group, you'll get favoritism. If you're doing this or you with this or you do certain favors for people. Everybody, like everything has barriers because they condition everybody to be in fear. So when you watch the news and people buy into the shit, just basically the common average person. We know better not to listen to everything in the news, but some people just listen to everything in the news, and some of that shit is fake, and which brings fear into people, and people just stay in their lane. They don't try to go to different avenues, or they just be stuck in their ways. And that's why sometimes we don't grow as a society because people still stuck in their ways, and people get shamed, or they get taught to not, like, hey, stay right here, you don't need to do that, you don't need to do this and all that shit. Like, everybody is like conditioned. Like, I know we know better. Like, we ain't gonna let nobody stop us from chasing our dreams. But some people are just get talked down. They just listen to other people instead of listening to what the fuck they got. They want. Basically, they don't have their own narrative. They listen to other people's narrative before they even, have their own opinion about shit.
It still go back to self-control or whatever you like. Are you in control of what you think? Like, a lot of people watch news, but a lot of people don't. A lot of people get their news and stuff from fake hostess online, like fake sites, or like I'm trying to say fake news, all that. A lot of people get that shit from them. So that's again people like creating their own barriers instead of ain't nobody make you do it. You decide and follow that for real.
But I was asking, are we kind of basing this off of what I sent in the group last week?
Yeah.
Because I think what the guy was talking about is basically like we're living off of man-made things, like man-made the time. Like, somebody came up with the time. Somebody said, okay, 5 o'clock is evening. You know, 12 o'clock is midnight. That type of thing. So I think that's what he was basically. He was basically saying like nothing is real for real. Everything is man-made. Like me saying I'm going, you know, to McDonald's. Well, somebody made a McDonald's. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. Like everything got a name for it. Like a cup. Somebody made that name a cup. That type of thing. So I guess he was just saying like everything is man-made,
like names, nothing, numbers, and stuff.
And nothing is really real. That's what he was saying. That's what he was saying on there, and that's what we talking about. But what y'all talking about, like, I understand what y'all saying, cause like I think we live off what society tells us how we should live. Like society says we supposed to get married. Society says we supposed to reproduce. Okay, of course we gotta keep, you know, population going, because you know that's how the world go around. But society says that you should do this and you should do that, and I think that's how we live our life. If we just live our life off of what makes us happy and not worry about what society says. Because personally, I don't care to be married. There's a lot of people out here that's married. I know somebody that I went to school with, and I chopped it up with her. I chopped it up with her, and she married, you know, with kids or whatnot. And she was just telling me how, you know, she loved her kids and she loved her husband, but she, you know, sometimes she missed that single life, you know, not being married and, you know, not having kids. So you'll just be amazed how some people out here want to live the life that we live. And I mean, there's people out here that want that married with kids life too. So I mean, I live my life now on what makes Shalay happy. I don't care if I got friends that's getting married or engaged, or friends that's buying a house, or friends I congratulate them, but I don't envy nothing, because I'm doing what makes Shalay happy.
Exactly.
So that's how I look at things. I don't never look at. Go ahead.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We are our own gatekeepers. Like, we control our own path. Like, if you constantly looking for happiness from other people, or happiness and what other people doing, you'll never be happy. You always be miserable. Every time you think you got some shit, you see somebody else doing something or got something, you gonna disvalue what you have in your opinion. So shit, that's why I always like. That's why I say we are the gatekeepers to our own. Like every individual, their own gatekeeper to their individual life. Like happiness, like shit, like old girl saying in the mixers, like, hey, her success ain't everybody's success. Like my success ain't everybody's success. Like that's basically what it is. You got like Cheryl says, got to do to make you happy. Yeah. People want to be a gatekeeper. A lot of them be your gatekeeper.
And
like,
people get
them cute.
And that's
and
why
start
people
talking down on people who might not have as much as the next person. You know what I'm saying? Because that person that might not have as much as the next person might be just as content and happy with their life, and the person that got this and that might not, might not have, they just ain't even happy, depressed and everything else. So you just can't down a person for not having as much as the other person.
True. And that's one thing about society. They will turn. That's why I don't get why people want to show off sometimes. Because 10 people gonna like it, 10 people ain't gonna give a fuck, and 10 people gonna hate you. So everybody trying to be stressing themselves out to be a success, or stressing themselves out. So I want to be like this, I want to be like that. I mean, take your time. You got one go at this life. We don't know what happens. I'm a Christian, but when we die, either you're going to heaven or hell, or God's got something else planned. We don't know what God's plan is. So when you go out there and you stressing yourself out because you want to be like so and so, or this person is, I'm 30 years old, but this 21-year-old just got out. They can go to college. He making more money than me. You got to focus on your road, your path, and all that. But at the same time, society will try to direct you into other detours and shit, and they're gonna make you not feel whole. It's a lot of people live their life. They just be going through life. They ain't living. They just working, trying to keep up with everybody, and they ain't really, living their life. They got everybody in their business. They got everybody, trying to direct how they supposed to live. And you just gotta live your life.
Yeah, can't live your life nobody else. I don't care what you got going on. Like, you can listen to people. Oh, you be have a situation like you'll be happy in, but you listen to other people like, dang, are you really? You'll make other people question, are you happy? That's the worst thing. That's the worst thing you do is let somebody else question your happiness when you're happy.
Yeah.
I just don't know who told the world that everybody's supposed to have the same type of life. If that was the case, born. So I don't know why people feel like everybody.
She said that was the case wherever you born, everybody had the same shit, had the same life.
If everybody lived the same way, I mean, the world would be boring. Like, who said that every woman has to be married? Or who said every woman is supposed to have kids? Or who said a woman at a certain age she's supposed to stop going out and partying? I mean, who said that? Man said that. Society said that. There's no set rules in life. That's how it is. It ain't no set. It ain't no guidelines. Life don't have guidelines. People just the man made them guidelines, and you shouldn't follow what man said because there's no such thing. Everything, like the guy said, everything is made up. Everything is made up.
Yeah,
it is.
And they be saying, do this, go to college, do that, follow. I said, man, all these billionaires didn't do the right thing. Y'all tell us to do what we do. Don't take shortcut. Man, all these billionaires taking shortcuts, loopholes, and all that shit, and they being successful. Everybody want to go through the traditional route, but when you try to go through the traditional route and all that shit, sometimes you don't end up. Sometimes you just got to see, if you see an opportunity to be successful and change your life, do that in a legal manner where it ain't affecting nobody else. Because you think people go through college, you got people going through college just paying people to do their papers, all that shit. People getting the hook up on so-and-so to answers and all that. And everybody's saying, well, yeah, I study hard and all that. Nah, get it by any means. Get this money. And half the money's real. We collecting fucking slave owners on green money. When you think about it, if you want to go deep into that shit, we killing everybody over some damn paper. Because of why? Because we want to live. Because we want to live comfortable. So we can go on vacations and experience. Because society tells everybody what the fuck to do. Because I could have sworn back in 1996, nobody was eating crab legs like that.
Hell no. I know for a fact, my family wasn't eating no crab legs. Well, my mama, she just started where she started liking a little bit of seafood, but nah, we wasn't eating that in our household. We were eating everything else but crab legs.
Yeah, they wasn't eating that. Now, they eat shrimp back then, but they wasn't eating no crab legs.
You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't gonna lie to you. When I be seeing these clubs in Atlanta, it's the same menu. Lamb chops, macaroni and cheese, and crab legs. It's the same menu. Like, everything's cookie cut. Everybody want to be the same. Everybody want to catch up. They want to be, look at me. And I don't get it. I mean, yeah, as I get older, I just be looking at the world different. Because I look at the world way different than I did back in the day. Because it's just like, back in the day, they just say, go to college, go to school, and you know what I'm saying, get you a nice house, start you a family, or, do whatever. Nowadays, people just want to be seen. People want pats on the backs and shit. Like, at the end of the day, that shit don't matter. You got to figure out what matters to you. You got to look yourself in the mirror. Sometimes you just got to go away and work on yourself. And that's what some people need to do. They need to go work on themselves before they even try to, get into relationships and all that shit. But everybody going to do what they want to do. So next time, sometimes you just got to look at people who do the most or do some most buffoonery shit and just be like, hey, that's on them.
So I suggest everybody take like a detox from whatever social media they always are on, because you know, people always talking about people hating on them, or so they basically always sound depressed on Facebook, and always into it with somebody, or always thinking somebody after them, or people ain't being a friend. It's just something always negative. So I just suggest people just take detoxes. I take sometimes a month off from Facebook. I just took like 3 weeks off of Facebook. Started last week. I got back on when I went to that 90s party and posted pictures or whatever. But I feel like that's something that everyone should do, because sometimes it's just draining. And like you were saying earlier, like the world has changed, and I'm wondering, like, is it our generation that's making the world change like this, or is it social media that's making the world change like this? But the world is real pathetic right now.
Yes,
and then I also wonder, has the world always been like this and we just never knew about it because we were either young or we just didn't have social media to put it out there?
Shit,
like, you know, really? Because it's always been scheming ass people in the world. There's always been fake people in the world. There's always been people talking about you behind your back. You know, it's always been criticism in the world. So is it because we're just now learning how people really are and social media is exposing people? Or is it just our generation that's just really just ruining the world? Because, I mean, it's kind of starting with the 90s babies, like 90s into the 2000 babies.
Yeah.
I got born in the 80s. I mean, I think you gotta think about it. Growing up in the 90s, I think, as children, we probably didn't see how. I think we didn't till we got older. We didn't see how, like, our parents, went through, doing adult things and all that, like taking bills, doing bills and all that stuff. Actually, we got it easier than them, because you think about it, they ain't have the resources we got now. Like, any given time, we can order something, or we can do this. We got easy access to everything. Back then, you had to wait a certain time. People, you ain't really talk to your friends like that. You probably call them on the phone when you get to the house, and that'll be it. And you know what I'm saying? You ain't had no GPS. We had to use Atlas and all that shit. So it was tough times for them. It was tough times for our parents and our our grandmas and all that. Well, we got it easy. And you know what happens when society gets easy? A lot of shit gets a little weak. And when shit get a little weak, you know what I'm saying, gonna be some hard times. And then hard times make strong people. Then it repeats itself.
But see, I understand that part of it. But as far as like how the world is changing, as far as like people, judging people, and people feeling like they gotta live a certain way, look a certain way. Like, plastic surgery was a thing, but it wasn't as bad as it is now. Like, nowadays, everybody getting all kind of shit done to them and looking like whole different people. And I feel like Trail, you work with what you do? You work with like depression type stuff, people who depressed and stuff, right?
Yeah.
What you work with, like, so it's like kids nowadays are more depressed than we were. I just feel like, I get what you're saying on that spectrum, but we are definitely more weaker than our parents. Like,
I'm just saying, like, think about what we value as a kid to now to the kids that want tablets and J's and all that. I mean, did we really, really care? Did we got some shoes and we was happy with it? And we had clothes. We just want to go outside and play.
But see, that's the thing, though. Why is kids like that? Because of us. These are our kids. These are our kids. We the one raising them. That's what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
it
started
somewhere.
with us.
Yeah.
Well, you got some kid, yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
So,
they get it from the parents. It's direct West Coast from the parents.
Back in the day, whippings and all that, and some, I got some friends that be like, I'm never gonna whip my kids and all that.
I feel like we came from a good generation, but we are the generation that's starting.
We starting. You might well go say we are bad parents. Our generation have bad parents.
Yeah, and I've been said that. I think I said that in another show that we had, episode we had. Like, we are not doing what we're supposed to do as parents because we are trying to be their friend. We clubbing with them. We smoking with them. We doing all that. And it's like I said, it's starting with it might be like late 80s, early 90s, but on down. And then the generation, these 2000 babies, oh Lord have mercy. They just
stay in the house.
They just, oh my God.
Good Lord.
But I'm with you on it. Like, I definitely look at the world a lot different now than I'm older and wiser.
But yeah, we exposed to a lot of shit. Nobody was seeing folks getting killed on a daily basis. We weren't seeing people
I don't know, they were back in the 90s.
Well, how can I say this? I understand. I know what you're saying. I'm talking about, you be in your house and you be on social media. Somebody put a video of somebody getting killed or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
In that sense.
Oh yeah,
I know some people
back in the day you had to hear about it, because even on the news they're not gonna show a dead body, Yeah, but so nowadays you can just see a dead body like laid out. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. And that's why you see people overstimulated. Like right now, you see ass, you see porn everywhere. You back in the day, you be happy if you saw like BET Uncut or some late night HBO shit back in the day. Nowadays, you just go ahead.
Tapes.
Had to put Cartoon Network on last. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because everybody get on Twitter and they'll see some shit, and then you get on Facebook, they'll see some shit like everything, twerk videos and all that. Everybody getting overstimulated. That's why you see a lot of men get ED nowadays, because they overstimulate. They see ass, and then next thing you know, everybody doing all the other crazy shit. So, but it's like we grew up, as dreamers. I think our age was like a bunch of dreamers. We wanted to do this, we wanted to do that, because back in the day, our parents had to sacrifice a lot, and they made sure that everybody, because you think about it, you get on Facebook, everybody really had the same childhood.
Yeah.
You see some items, you see, like, damn, we had that, I had that, we did that, I experienced that. That shit crazy. I was like, damn. Like, everybody was raised in a certain pattern in a generation. So that's why you got my folks talking about, oh, you remember back in the day we used to do so-and-so, so-and-so? Because our generation, we used to go outside and we used to be creative. We used to make shit up.
Yeah.
That's what everybody a lot of creative. Nowadays, everybody just want to get on TikTok and dance and be comedian. This is a comedian stage because everybody got jokes these days when you think about it.
Yeah.
Like, nobody's serious. Like Rich be saying, he said, somebody gonna make a meme, the fucking asteroid coming to Earth and gonna blow up everybody. They're gonna make a meme about it.
Yeah, man, about that.
Well, everybody be cracking jokes. Ain't nothing but jokes nowadays. Nobody takes shit serious. Like, we going to World War III.
And that goes back to our generation. I feel like our generation, like, we are kids at heart. Like, we don't take nothing serious. Like, all we do is laugh and stuff. Like, we are the most childish generation ever.
We were creative.
We are.
That's what I'm saying. But we was dreamers and creatives, and then we pass it down because, we creative, we joke. Yeah, you're right. You laughing and all that stuff.
We are definitely the most childish generation, like, ever. Like, you can just get on Facebook, Instagram, and you just see how people just be just playing around so much, like, And like I mean, I remember my mom laughing, but I don't remember her acting the way I act, like goofy as hell.
Same here. Goofy as hell. A lot of people don't be taking shit serious, and trust me. Yeah. So I don't know, but it's gonna get easier because you think about it. Like I said, if you want to go, like if people want to go back to college and shit, they can go back to college because it's easy as hell because resources everywhere. Back in the day, motherfuckers had to pay for the books, had to go to the library. If that motherfucking library closed, you over with because you had no Google. You better buy the book, and at a certain time, you ain't had no, dial up and all that shit. Nowadays, you just go for, hey, here the fucking book right here for free, PDF. Yeah. So it really.
Hell, you can look the answers up on Google.
Hell yeah.
That's so cool.
And like Trav was telling me, sooner or later, $100,000 ain't gonna mean shit.
It ain't shit now. If you look at $1 million, ain't shit for real.
Yeah, $1 million, you blow $1 million in a fucking hour. In an hour and be gone. Fucking dollar don't mean shit no more. It's gonna be when we gonna be 50 years old. There's gonna be so many millionaires. It's gonna be stupid. For fucking buying Twitter for what, 44 billion? Like it ain't nothing.
It's gonna be probably like a normal thing.
Yeah.
Like eventually, it's gonna be a millionaire gonna be normal, and then probably a billionaire is gonna be where everybody gonna want to reach because millionaires gonna be so, There's gonna be so many out here.
Yeah, the future's gonna be scary because you got AIs and all that shit. They might fucking make it AIs. Watch this. AIs gonna take over the world, and this shit gonna be scary. They're gonna have AIs have babies and shit, and they say, hey, by the time we dead and gone, I give it about 22 something. They're gonna have a bunch of AIs, and the world gonna be fucking different. Like it's gonna be unheard of. Like you got this. Yeah. It was I forgot the dude's name. He trying to get his wife's consciousness put into a computer so she can live forever or some shit like that. Like this shit is crazy. This shit is unheard of.
Look.
So that way
just be prepared. Just prepare for whatever.
And we say all that because we say this. There's no barriers in life. If anybody can attain it, you can too.
Yeah, no, I said to me, there's really no such thing as gatekeepers unless it's yourself. Like some people, like a lot of times, people can't get out their own way. Yeah, and that'd be the problem.
People be set in their ways, and you think about it too. There's no excitement, no excitement, and like people are just gloomy. People ain't got no drive, and they just get, sometimes you gotta put yourself around good people. And that's what you just gotta pick and choose who you hang around with. And you gotta watch what you watch on TV. You gotta watch what music you listen to. Cause you just sitting there listening to sad ass music, you're gonna be sad. And anything you feed into your body is gonna cause an effect. So if you feel like shit and you do crazy shit, you just gonna feel like shit.
Yeah, you always hang around shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, whatever you feed your conscience, that's what you're gonna become. Like shit, that's pretty much like you want to be stressed out. Shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey man, to me, everybody, like I said, everybody choose your own journey.
Yeah,
the best thing to do.
Don't listen to nobody say. Don't say. Motherfuckers be like, well, certain people can't make it, so other people can shine, and I fuck all that. Live your life. Don't even listen to what other people say because people get it out by any means sometimes. As long as you ain't harm nobody, I say that. As long as you're not harming nobody, get it by any means.
Yeah. It will be necessary.
So, but yeah. What else we got? What y'all feel about that Dave Chappelle shit?
Oh shit.
What?
What you said?
I said, I don't even know what happened. What happened?
And Dave Chappelle was doing something for Netflix, and some guy came up there, tackled him, and had some kind of like gun with a knife or something up there, and Busta Rhymes, Jamie Foxx, and some other security guards beat the fuck out of him and broke his arm.
This happened. Where was I?
It was Tuesday, wasn't it, Trail?
Yeah, I think about Tuesday.
Yeah. Then Chris Rock came out of no. Chris Rock came up to him, hugged him. He said, "Was that Will Smith?" And all that shit.
That's crazy. These people are just insane.
Yeah, comedians ain't say no more. Everybody's scared of. Nobody can't speak their opinions. Shit, everybody got a problem with somebody.
Yeah.
So what he said for the man to go up there?
He ain't say shit. He just, the narrative he brings with like transgenders and like abortion and all that stuff, I guess people get mad. Like this whole, like, you going back to this generation is soft as fuck. Because you think Bernie Mac could have, God bless the dead, if Bernie Mac was still living, he still had the same jokes that he be doing, you think they'll try to cancel him?
I'm still here, I'm sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like, back in the day, they let jokes fly, and everybody, you know, like in the 90s with Martin, Eddie Murphy, they said the shit to stand up with Eddie Murphy, they were trying to cancel him for the shit he said from his old special.
Somebody on Raw.
Yeah. Like this whole generation is just sensitive as hell for some reason. But but who knows?
Now Will Smith, I think they could just walk up and just act crazy on people.
Yeah,
he do. Look, he happened to be walking up the stage and started a trend.
And Will Smith in a toxic relationship. He gone somewhere. I know one thing. Jada come back. Jada gonna probably sometime next year. She gonna come back to that red table and talk about that whole incident.
Yeah, we know she is.
Yeah, y'all free will. You deserve that. This shit crazy.
Hey, look, y'all, this is our subject. But I'm scrolling Facebook and somebody said, laugh out loud. I keep seeing posts saying, what's your Mexican name for the day? And then he said, if Mexicans posted in February, what's your name? Niggas would have wanted to fight.
You said what again?
You were breaking up.
God damn.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start over.
All right.
On Facebook, I was scrolling Facebook. Can y'all hear me?
Mm-hmm.
I was scrolling Facebook and somebody made a post. He said, laugh out loud. I keep seeing posts saying, what's your Mexican name for the day? If Mexican posted in February, what's your black name for the day? Shaniqua, niggas would have wanted to fight.
Yeah, they would.
Mm-hmm.
Black people are more racist people. Racist people.
That's a whole nother episode, because I swear, oh Lord, we are the most racist people. We feel like we can say all kind of shit about other races, but as soon as somebody says something about us, we get offended.
Yeah, black folk
It's a
more
whole
racist.
different conversation.
It is. I just be looking on social media. I said, what y'all be getting mad about?
I mean, every little thing about us be so childish. Like, who laughs and celebrate other people's death? Like, that's one thing I do not play about when somebody dies, because that's something you cannot come back from. And people just laugh at it like it ain't nothing. Like, really? So if this was your mama, your brother, your dad, your sister, and if somebody was laughing, you'd be ready to fight.
Hell yeah. I don't play about that shit.
Yeah,
I mean, he just had his own opinion. And half the time, he don't be on women. He be on men, too.
Yeah. It's just like the truth hurts. Truth always hurts. People ain't accept their truth. It's like you gotta be accountable for this shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He have his own way of delivering his message. So shit.
Yeah. Same like a soldier. The drill sergeant has his way of delivering the message. If you're gonna be an asshole, you're gonna be an asshole about it. It's the way you say it. It's not what you say, it's how you say it.
Yeah.
And he just was straight to the point. Hey,
man, you gotta be blunt. People don't get a West Coast, man. Nah. Shit, you be timid with it, shit, they gonna pay you no mind.
Yeah. Don't do that. There you go. Back crying on the shoulder. Now you know what? You a fool if you do this. I am. You keep doing it, you're gonna be looking like a fool. Keep on. Don't think twice then. But it's come from a place. If it comes from a place of love, that's all that matters.
Yeah.
I'd rather somebody tell me the truth than just be fake about the shit. Those are your real friends. Hey, y'all stop being butthurt about every goddamn thing that comes on the damn news. Y'all be fake caring about shit so y'all can get some damn cookie points or some shit or to impress people. And that shit is so lame as fuck. Like, I get on social media, I said, nobody cares about your opinion, really. Unless you just... Not really. You probably get a few likes. You probably gonna have that one post to get 10,000 likes, but that'll be it. It ain't paid a bill.
Yeah, I'm sorry. These posts today are hilarious. I'm sorry to interrupt y'all.
No, you good.
I gotta let y'all hear this one. This man said, welcome to Evercaro. Me, large top shelf, holder with the Houston Rim. Oh, buddy, for tripping today.
No, they getting that big money today.
Yeah, these folks crazy.
Yeah,
they're making that money tonight.
Yeah. And this, like I said, it's going back to what you were talking about earlier. Shit, following the own lead.
Basically. Oh yeah. Everybody does follow the lead. Who's really doing brunches? Now everybody wants to do brunches.
Black people really special.
It wasn't even such thing. We just had breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Now it's a brunch. It's an in-between breakfast and lunch.
I mean, live y'all life. Do what y'all want. But you
I ain't gonna lie. I've been to the brunch, so I ain't gonna sit here and flip. I done been
to you're a fan of brunch?
No, I said I done been in the brunch, so I ain't gonna sit here and flex, but it is fun. I was saying everybody got a brunch now.
Oh, yeah.
I don't remember hearing nothing about a brunch from.
Everybody likes French toast and mimosas. Ain't no wrong with that.
Except for me, I don't really like French toast.
You like French toast?
Yeah, no.
You don't? Waffles?
I don't really deal like waffles. I barely eat pancakes. I don't really like this shit like that.
Sausage and stuff and bacon. I got you.
Yeah, and like hash browns and shit like that.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. But we say all that. Just live your life. Live your life. And do what the fuck you want to do.
Pretty much.
But yeah, that's a good topic.
Black people are the most racist people.
Yeah, we're gonna have to talk about black people.
We gotta do that on live. Keep them respect.
We're gonna have
to get a couple people. It gotta be like 10 people.
It's like black folks against niggas and shit. Yeah. Like what Chris Rock said.
No, black. I can't put that in tight. They gonna flag like this shit. They warn them.
I know we gonna do that. We gonna say. We'll say something so they can understand what Chris Rock said or some shit like that. But yeah. Y'all got anything else y'all want to talk about? Mine's cleared. Any more Facebook posts we can laugh about? And Miguel. But yeah. So this has been the Gen Talk Podcast. Hope y'all enjoyed the episode. I want y'all to understand that your life matters. Don't let nobody bring you down. And get it by any means necessary. Don't stop until you get enough.
Yeah, with Mike Jackson.
Damn right. So, as always, we in the jungle, baby. Good night.
Sweet.
Night.
Night. In the end.
Yeah, we live and we lit, live and we lit. Speaking on a whole lot of different topics. Lit and we live, you know the vibe. Everybody can relate, from the female to the guys. You might catch a hangover on this. Might need a little something to chase it with. We gon' laugh and talk a whole lot of shit. Like to welcome you to the Gen Talk podcast. Let's get lit. This that Gen Talk, this that Gen Talk, this that sit down Gen